Accused CEO killer Luigi Mangione is due back in court today for day 6 of his pretrial hearing.
Good day's Jessica Formoso. She is live in Lower Manhattan this morning with some details about what we can expect as his lawyers try to throw out some of that evidence against him. Jessica, what do you know?
Good morning, Dan and Briella. Well, court is expected to resume at 9:30, and we are expecting to hear from more witnesses today as we enter day 6. Now, remember, this pretrial hearing started December 1st. We're now week 2. We know that the prosecutors have at least 28 witnesses to take the stand. So far, more than a handful have testified. So we know this is slow. It's not as quick as we expected it to be. Now, this pretrial hearing is for his state case. He is facing 9 counts, of which he has pleaded not guilty to. The 27-year-old is accused of gunning down United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Midtown Manhattan last December. The defense argues the evidence was unlawfully seized from his backpack during his arrest, which without a search warrant, therefore they want the evidence tossed out. His legal team is also trying to suppress statements he made to Altoona, Pennsylvania police before he was read his rights. But prosecutors say police were justified in searching Mangione's backpack to ensure there was nothing dangerous inside, and said his statements to officers were voluntary and made before he was under arrest. Now, so far, some of the arresting officers have taken the stand. So let's go ahead and recap that evidence shown in court these past 2 weeks. We did hear that 911 call made by the McDonald's manager. She told the operator customers were suspicious of a man sitting inside the restaurant, saying, quote, "He looks like the CEO shooter from New York," noting his distinctive eyebrows. The Manhattan DA's office has released photos of Mangione's backpack. Inside, they say they found the alleged murder weapon, a fully loaded magazine, along with a silencer, a notebook, which prosecutors say was a manifesto, and notes to himself, which they describe as a to-do list. That to-do list reads things like: keep momentum, FBI slower overnight, change hat, shoes, pluck eyebrows. He also had travel plans to take either a train or bus west. Now, on Tuesday, never before seen body cam video was released by the DA's office. For this first time, we saw that interaction between Mangione and the police officers at that McDonald's. A calm Mangione is asked to remove his mask, and he does. Then officers ask him for his name and ID. Mangione gives them a fake name and a fake driver's license, which is what led to his arrest there in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Now, Mangione is facing separate federal charges. The prosecution there, they want the death penalty. Of course, now this case right here, this pretrial is for his state case. Once this wraps up, the real trial starts for the state case, and then we move on to the federal case. So a lot going on, a lot needs to happen before we even start this trial. But again, court will resume at 9:30, and we are expecting to hear more testimony. Dan and Briella.
So much interest in this case. Thank you, Jess. It is